The statement that the team is trying to prove this weekend in the showcase definitely is that, that we belong there, right? We may be undersized. We might not have a D1, D2 player on the roster currently at the moment. But these guys are going to compete. These guys are going to work hard. They're going to go and do their job, and they're going to go ahead and represent the right way. And in the same way that we give you guys 110, we need the same this weekend and throughout the whole travel season, heading into next year with what you guys are building here. All right, guys? So let's get it after this weekend. Hey, on top of that, we got your book bags, and we got my city shirt! Let's go. Hey, do me a favor. Can you put the jerseys away? Put them inside. Nike!
Extra large. Book bags don't have size.
We got shirts too. I believe the team is ready for what's coming. Coach Ralph, Coach Everett, they've done an amazing job with these guys in practice to prepare them for this weekend. And I definitely feel like their urgency and the way they play in practice and the way they communicate and regroup, all those things is just going to come together this weekend and really show what we're about. So I'm excited to see those boys play and definitely, compete this weekend.
The truth that I think the team is about to face heading into this showcase is how talented all these players are that we're really going to face. I don't know if they know how talented all these guys are, but if we stay to our standards and keep playing hard and keep boxing out and listen to the coaches, I think we'll be fine. I think the statement that the team is trying to prove this weekend is that we are probably the smallest team there, but that doesn't matter because we're going to work the hardest and we're going to play as big, not as big as we are, but we're going to play it big. And we're going to compete with the best, and it doesn't matter that we don't have height, we're still going to compete with those guys. I think this team is ready for what's coming this weekend because our practices are probably harder than any other practices. We practice so hard, so when we come to the games and when we know we're undersized, we know we don't have as much talent as all these other guys, but that's why we practice so much harder, so we're ready for that. What separates the top circuit teams from everybody else is that they just have all the height and athleticism. They're all super tall, over 6 foot. Even their point guards are over 6 foot. They all can dunk, most of them can dunk, and they just go out and find the best talent out there.
The truth that this team is going to face heading to this showcase this weekend is definitely that we are not the most talented, that we're not the biggest out there, that we're at a disadvantage, but that we're going to play hard, right? That we're going to compete with the best of the best, and that's because of how hard these guys work day in and day out.
And I put it in the chat so you guys can understand. There's healthy egos and there's inflated egos. Healthy egos are good. Come in the gym, we're good, I'm good, I make people better. Inflated egos is, it's me. And I'm better than you and you and you and you, and it's me. It'll work for 3 high school years until you get to college, and everybody can do what you do 100 times better than you, and then what are you gonna do? You guys forget, we don't need your individuality, what you're good at. We don't need that. We need you to buy into 10 guys and make it work together. That's what we need. Wait, the slip is wide open. All right, Rebound outlet, closest Here's the deal. Where we're